We've now learned the name of a third person who died in last week's Nova Scotia floods. CBC News can now confirm the identity of 6-year-old Colton Sisco, who was traveling with 6-year-old Natalie Harnish. 52-year-old musician Nick Holland also died but was involved in a separate incident. And Brett Ruskin joins us now with the latest on the situation in Nova Scotia. So what more do we know?
Well, Arthur, this situation is now, we're learning the identities of these individuals. So as you mentioned, Natalie Harnish was the 6-year-old who was in one of the two vehicles washed away that day. It was around 4 a.m. on Saturday as they were fleeing the flooding. So she was, according to the obituary published online, 6 years old. She liked going to the local zoo. Her favorite animal was the bears, and she will be buried along with the family dog who was also killed in this flooding. Now also Colton Sisco, who was the other 6-year-old in that vehicle as well, also named and identified, and searchers were able to recover their bodies through this search. Now in a separate vehicle on the same situation though, still trying to flee the rushing water, the huge amount of water that fell and that was flooding the area, we saw Nick Holland. He is, again, 52-year-old musician who played in a heavy metal band. He was in a vehicle with a youth. Now the youth, someone under 18 years old, the search is still on for them. They haven't found any sign, any indication of where they might be, so searchers still combing the scene as we speak. Arthur.
And Brett, earlier this week, we were talking about the impact of flooding on transportation, specifically train travel to and from Nova Scotia. Where do things stand now?
Sure. Well, actually, earlier today, I saw a train go through the area, which typically you wouldn't see because we saw that huge gap in the train tracks, a massive eroded area underneath the tracks, the one main line between Nova Scotia and the rest of the country, used for passenger traffic, used for cargo traffic. So I saw the train go through, and CNN then issued a statement saying that they have now reopened that section of rail. So that is good news for not only folks here in Nova Scotia who might want to take the train elsewhere and to get their goods from the ocean terminal here inbound, but also people in Toronto, people in Montreal, in Chicago, in Calgary, getting everything from cars, t-shirts, televisions, everything that comes from overseas through containers into Halifax onto trains and inbound to the continent from there. Good news with train travel resuming now through that stretch. Martha.
Thank you for this, Brett. That is Brett Ruskin in Halifax.